everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
Guess I should have waited for the screen to come up.
Whatever.
Hello everyone, this is Waldorf.
And this is Statler.
Now we have an Oathmark battle report.
Echo, echo, echo.
Battle report number 5.
5.
Orcs and Goblins versus the Elves.
You really need to put the zeros on there.
What's that? 0-0 if you want the 0-0-5, don't you?
Or do you figure you're only going to play 9 games of this?
I'm only going to play 9 games.
That's going to be it.
I'm out. I'm getting close to that now.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually a little behind in battle reports.
There you go. It is the hobbies.
It was my favorite store at the moment.
I think it's funny that we've got Oathmark and your 2 graphics are from GW.
What are you saying?
I just think it's funny.
Find me 2 good graphics.
Yeah.
I'll use them. I actually like that picture of the elf picture.
The Techless.
Yep. All right. So, changed my list a bit. It's not a huge difference. 2 captains, 2 champions, a orc wizard of 3rd level, and a goblin wizard of 2nd. Orc took weakness, dispel, and shift, and the goblin took fleet, feet, and courage. I'm liking a lot the movement boost spells.
Yeah, those are nice.
Shift, all it lets you do is reform, but do a maneuver. Sorry,
right.
Not a reform. But being able to do a 90-degree turn and then just use both your actions for moves is big.
Yep.
It basically extends your charge range by another half your movement.
Or gets you out of trouble.
Or can actually bring you closer to a unit if you do a wheel.
Yep.
So, anyway.
And the flank.
What's that? Or a flank.
Mm-hmm.
Fleet feet, of course, one of my favorites still, especially with the low casting cost. And courage. That's the +1 morale test.
Yeah.
2 units of orc warriors, 2 units of 2 units of orc warriors, an orc spear unit, and 19 orc archers. All 4 of those will have a character in them.
An orc character.
An orc character. 3 trolls, 2 troll, unit of 3, unit of 2 trolls, 2 units of 5 wolf riders, and a pair of catapults. So there you have it. My opponent took Elves. He took a big 3rd level wizard with a ring of spell casting to give him a 4th spell.
Okay.
He took the smoke, fireball, earth lines, and glamour. Glamour is the teleport spell. Basically, you move a unit as far as you can see it into your line of sight. Earth lines is what's earth lines? Gives you once you've cast it, it stays on you. Adds 1 die to your casting. So a 3rd level guy rolls 4 dice.
Right.
Unfortunately, it's like a remains in play thing, so it can be dispelled.
Yep.
Smoke and fireball. 3 units of 15 elf archers and 4 units of 4 elf cav. Ta-da! Odd build, but anyway. We decided to play the Oathmark scenario, where I have to destroy the Oathmarks. And you place 1 in the center, and we rolled off, and he became the defender. You have to place 1 in the center and 1 on each corner, 12 in and 12 up. So I have to get to those and destroy them. I destroy them by activating a unit with at least a full rank within 1 inch of this, and no enemy within 5.
Okay.
So that's it. And now the special deployment rules. Normal deployment, 8 inches from the back of the board, or I believe it was 8. Might have been 12. No, looks like 8. Anyway, and special deployment rules for him is he has to place, since he's a defender, has to place 2 units within 6 inches of the Oathmark in the center.
Okay.
And that's it. So we're off.
And this scenario is all about the Oathmarks.
All about the Oathmarks.
Not casualties.
Casualties matter nothing. And I kind of like I like scenarios that have some of that in it.
Yeah, me too.
So turn 1, we start off moving. The trolls move up behind the hill. They just don't want to get shot at this point, because that's 3 solid units of archers back there on the back left. Those 15 elf archers can put a hurting on something. Because I think they start at 3.
3.
And they go up. These go up. Then now they're 5.
So they're 5 for 3 ranks. Yep.
So you can tell I'm shooting. Well, you can see I've shot off one cav out there in the center.
Yep.
I just wanted to not have him have a full unit coming in. Of course, this doesn't reduce his attacks by anything at this point.
Right. Still get 6.
Still has 6, which reduced to 5, of course. But that's what we've got going for us so far. He brought these bases for me for my catapults.
They're facing the wrong way.
But they're facing the wrong way. But the way it's written in the book, this is the right way.
I see.
And this was incorrect at this point.
I see.
I hadn't even noticed this at this point. So
how convenient.
Yes, it's much better this way.
Yeah.
Gives them a much bigger arc. Actually, this is one of the units that I don't mind that an arc being narrow, because a catapult's not an easy thing to... Anyway. When you think it out in realistic terms, a catapult's not an easy thing to swivel and fire at something.
Yeah, if at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So turning the other way like they're supposed to be, which narrows their arc of fire extremely.
Yep.
It's I
think
it's a...
And they're so potent.
And they're the heavy catapults. These are really good.
Yeah, if they don't have any minuses on them, they just wipe things out.
Correct. Yeah, you've got to stack a couple of minuses on them.
Mm-hmm.
Although we have been now playing that, the correct way, that if you don't shoot the nearest, you are taking a -1 because you're using your indirect.
Right. But the turning is a big deal, I think, because it makes it.
You also have to turn. Now you have another -1. So now you're -2 and you're down to 2 strength.
Right.
Anyway. So here we go. I'm just starting to move up a bit and killing an elf here or there. I really had I should have done this with both catapults. You can see this catapult peels off 5 elves, which is extremely bad. Elves, I think they're 24 points in Archer, 20?
Yeah, something like that.
So that's at least 100 points of elves peeled off from my 112.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
Catapult. Yeah. And there we go. Some more moving around. You can see his guys have just moved away from the field a little bit. 2 units of his archers are coming up, and his cav are coming up on both corners.
Mm-hmm.
And the 1 unit of cav just moved into the field. And that's
what does that do for him?
Well, if you have a single model in the field, you're -1 to be shot at.
Right.
You get the cover bonus. And
you're treating the field as that kind of cover.
We give the field light cover.
Okay, that's what I didn't understand. Okay.
Yeah, we did all the terrain as light cover except for the water and the hill, I think.
Okay.
And the wall, of course, which I think was better cover. So we've got that. And that.
Looks like you're moving up.
Still just finishing up this turn, getting everything moved up.
The dice just indicate the unit's gone.
Correct. Yeah. That's what I was using them for. And then near the end of the turn, he charged. What did he... This is his unit of...
This is the one you shot up before?
Looks like the one I shot up before. He charged into my
came
trolls.
all the way over and then charged you.
I thought I had done... Oh, I think he used something. I think he used a spell. He may have used a spell to get up closer and then charged me.
Okay.
Is how he got that charge off. But it only was 3 guys against my 3 trolls.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're going to go to turn 2, and I'll show you what happened in that fight in just 1 second.
Okay.
I didn't take a picture after the fight. Moving on, he shot off 1 unit of his archers, shot off 1 wolf rider, and then the red die was to indicate they got disrupted.
Okay, failed your leadership.
Yep, which is not great. But they're still there. And of course, I think they failed their activation and turned.
Okay, there's a red die on your catapult.
And it failed. It got fire. There's a 1 on it. Not sure how it failed its activation. Oh, the wolf riders, I think, got shot off. Maybe
it was red before the wolf riders got.
Was it?
Oh, okay. You may have eliminated them.
I may have rolled it before. Okay. And there's the result of the fight over there on the left. You can see that he is. He actually did like 3 wounds to me.
Okay, and you did 2 to him.
Actually, might have been more because I see 2 more wound markers off to my left. So he may have actually done full 5 to me.
Okay.
And I only did 2 to him.
And you failed
And I failed my morale.
And since you lost, he backed you up 6 inches?
He pushed me back 6, which pushed the unit behind me back as well. The dice out here in the center of the field are marking a smoke. The big pink dice you see right there. We're marking smoke. So I don't think I got a good picture of this. I did not. Let's back up and see.
So your infantry charged his cavalry?
So here's the deal, just to show you this is what happened. So I cast a shift spell on this unit.
Okay.
Over here on the right, the unit of spear, the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
This is a rule I'm not sure I'm crazy about. So I cast a shift spell. They pivoted to they wheeled towards the right.
Okay.
So that the corner of my unit, basically my guy in the leftmost flank file,
okay,
if it moves straight forward, would line up with his guy on our right, and hit the guy on the right. After I did the wheel, I would hit the guy on the right without touching the field, and then shift down.
Okay.
So because of that, I could charge him, and I don't have to pay the field penalty for this case.
Okay.
So I'm not 100% sure I'm great with that idea.
Okay.
Simply because it lets me ignore the field. Now, he could have fixed it by just moving into the field, fully into the field. But the fact that I can move up and clip him and then just slide down,
right,
then I end up in the field, actually, and get cover from his shooting. Anyway, it just seems like it's I don't know.
A gamey thing.
A gamey thing. The big 2 on the back of that unit of spear block over there is also the Fleet Feet spell.
Okay.
So that's gone off on me. I have noticed when we started playing more, paying more attention, cleaning up some of the rule changes, some of the rule clarifications and things that we've gone over and found ourselves, and some people on the forum have suggested for it to us on our channel. The having your mage's position properly is, it's a bigger deal than it is, especially if your mage is on horseback.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I found out about the horseback one.
So I charged in there. It looks like I did 2 to his 4. Of course, I'm orcs, and you take a couple losses and you're disrupted.
Yep.
Which is not good. We're going to go on to turn 3. The turn 3, that's what it looks like. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I won the activation.
Okay.
And no, he won the activation because he came and hit me again.
Okay, with the 1 night remaining.
With his, he had 1 or 2?
There's 1 there now. Maybe there was 2 before it started.
There was 2. He came in, killed a bunch of guys with his +5, over 5, and pushed me back again. I killed 1 more. This time they made their morale check.
I was hoping to wipe you out.
And yeah, he was hoping to wipe me out or whatever. So push me back to there. And this is what we're talking. This is what I'm talking about with the.
Does that red mean he's disrupted?
I think he was disrupted as well.
Okay.
Or he may have been using red dice to mark his activation.
Okay.
I'm not sure which in this case, but this is another thing I was talking about with the. The black die, by the way, is courage.
Okay.
On me, so I had +1 for that, so that helped me as well. This is a good example of what I was talking about with the arcs, at least with the measuring corner to corner. The trolls here are actually in the flank of that cav unit,
right?
Cav model, and because of that, and then over here, I didn't do anything about it because he's already activated. He's not going anywhere. So I activated my Wolf Riders. They came forward, actually killed 2 of his elves to losing 1 of my Wolf Riders.
Oh, it's from the charge. I was wondering. Yeah. Okay.
They came up and charged him and smashed him back, pushed him, and I went ahead and pushed him back a full 6.
Okay.
And over here, the orcs are positioning themselves behind the wall of smoke. The archers over here on the left actually shot off his last cav guy on the hill.
Okay.
And my trolls, as you can see, have shaken off their
Malaise.
Their disruption, and the unit behind them has been shifting off to the left to get around them in case they, didn't get moving fast enough. So we're going to fire off a catapult and kill another 3 guys. These just show you the deadliness of these catapults.
Turn 4.
And we're going to be on turn 4. So turn 4, the trolls came up, pivoted, and came in and smashed the.
The one guy that was on their flank. You said, okay.
Correct, and that's why I was making sure to point out that they were on their flank.
And the red explosion is where the cab was.
Yeah, he died. He actually.
Did he win the combat?
Did a single wound to me, and I won the combat because he's eliminated. But I took a wound, so I had to roll a morale test and failed.
And fail it. Okay.
And now I've disrupted as well with him. This goes wonderful. The unit of orcs there, I think they're still there. They come back, I think. Yeah, they are. No? Anyway. Over here, you can see the trolls are preparing to face the cav over up on the left. Again, the black die is the courage spell running on them.
Right.
So.
And you positioned your infantry, if he charges you, that you will hit him in the flank.
Correct. And the archers actually fire and kill another one of his knights. It's always great when an orc archer can kill something.
You start off as 2s or 1s?
2s.
Okay, so
those
2.
are actually pretty. Those are actually
okay. So 2, 3, 4. So you're 4 shooting at them.
There's 19.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually 5s, I think, because I'm +3. So.
Oh, I thought you had a casualty. Okay.
Maybe I don't think so. So his remaining knights charged into my trolls. I actually wiped him out, but of course the troll killed the troll, left me with 2 wounds on this troll.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
a lot of dice.
It's got markers for everything. On the thing. So he's disrupted. The white die is gone. The black die has got courage. The big white die is he got fleet feet and 2 wound markers. So yeah, tokens are stacking up on this guy. I want to, again, the more I'm getting into this game, and it looks like I'm going to be playing this game for a while, I want to develop some good tokens to use. I've seen a couple online in the Facebook group, but
yeah, just go to Michael's and get some glass
that.
beads and glue them to the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to do something along those lines.
Yeah, I don't like colored dice
because it's too confusing. Can be, but as long as
I think I give you I have colored ones for everything except for spells.
Right.
So I think if you do the spells,
right, and then just
with text and just use colors for the other things, you're okay.
Right. So we go on to turn 4. You can see him just moving up a bit.
Okay.
And we're going to go to turn.
Now we're going to turn 5.
That was not. It was just showing turn 4, I guess. So there we have that. Actually, I think he on the orc unit on the right, I think took bow fire while they were already disrupted and went away. The other orc spear block was over on the right.
It disappeared.
Right.
So I think it was bow fire. That makes sense because other people were hidden. Yeah. Okay.
Correct.
Or magic or whatever.
Yeah, and he's got the aimed fire, so he can shoot anybody he wants anyway.
Oh, okay. You're right.
So moving up, you can see my trolls has not shaken off on the top right.
Mm-hmm.
Not shaken off as a disruption, but he's heading over there to the side. For whatever reason, I thought the troll could take that Oathmark, which is not the case. There we go. Stuff in the center.
Yeah, your guys are on the other side of the table.
Moving on turn 6. Turn 6, I move up close to the Oathmark now.
Mm-hmm.
Figuring turn 7 will put me right beside it, and turn 8 I kill it.
So is this the point you realize that...
this is about the point I realized that...
Shit, I have to get some objectives.
I'm in big trouble.
Yeah.
Because I've been killing stuff and not paying enough attention to the objectives, because looking right now, it's turn 6. So I've got this turn and next turn to get on the Oathmarks, to get within an inch of them, so on turn 8 I can break them.
And he's probably telling you how he can't win.
And he's saying at this point he can't win, because he's not realizing this as well.
Right.
And of course, to go along with that, one of the first things I do on this turn is send a unit of cav into his remaining cav and kill him over there on the top right.
But
which again means nothing because I need 5.
Yeah, that cavalry's got a problem.
What's that?
The cavalry's got a problem.
Cav's got a problem.
It's missing a guy.
It's got nothing to do. Correct.
Yeah.
He comes forward a little bit, as you can see. I think that's the catapult. Picked off another 3 archers in that unit directly in front of me. All right, it might have been my archers.
Could be your archers, yeah.
One of the 2 did that. My orcs had come through the woods. He's got a red marker on him, which I'm not sure what that is. And that's that. Not a lot of my units. Oh, he, what did he do at this point? Oh, shot at my orcs on the far left. You can see they're starting to get drained down, but now they are within charge range.
Okay.
Guys on the hill are within charge range.
Didn't disorder you, though. Okay.
Did not disorder me, fortunately. His mage in the back used the glamour spell.
I got it off.
And popped these guys all the way over here. Well, he's 3rd level, and I think it was an 8.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I don't think it's a 9. I don't know. It's a fantastic spell.
It is. I just remember it being difficult to cast.
I think it's... Anyway, I'm surprised it hasn't been used more at this point. So anyway, so he pops those guys down here, which puts them within 1 inch of the Oathmark. Means I can't destroy it.
Right.
And now we got that.
And he's also on your flank.
And he's in my flank, which is not as big a deal as you would think, because I haven't activated yet. Which I do. I activate and I do a pivot and then a charge. Move forward, hit him, kill a few, and push him back.
Okay.
Pushing back 6. So now I'm now I'm within 1 inch of the Oathmark, and he's back past 5.
Yep.
And we go to turn 7. Turn 7, we have the, this is the way it looks to start. You see the wolf riders up top have pivoted around, shaken off there. I don't think they were disrupted. Have pivoted around to face his mage. They want to run him down and eat him. Because I think at this point in the game, I've realized that I can't get this Oathmark on the top right. And I need the one on the top left. Because no one's ever getting over to that one on the top right. So, moving into this turn, we do what? I don't know. Not quite sure. Move on. Oh, I had fired the catapult on the right, fired, and actually didn't do very well. Because I think it's get 4 dice and only killed 2 elves.
I think there's 3 dead ones.
Is it 3 dead ones?
Looks like it.
Okay, maybe it's 3. 3, it's not bad. 2 is killing 2 with 4 dice. It's not good. But anyway, so I killed a couple of those, and go here. Yeah, there is 3 dead ones, isn't there? And at this point, he looked around and said he can't win. And he gave up. I think there's a couple things that matter at this game. At this point, the only thing I can do is charge the unit in the back. My orcs on the far left have to charge the unit, his unit. This is turn 7. So actually, to me, my opinion, he won the game at this point.
Are we still on turn 7? Or
Yeah, we're still on turn 7. He quit on turn 7. And we haven't even finished turn 7.
Okay.
Because the 2 big orc units on the till, the orc unit in the center haven't gone.
Okay.
The wolf riders haven't gone. I've done very little. I think the only thing I've done is cast a spell with my goblin and then fire.
Have his elf archers gone?
What's that? I don't think any of his stuff is gone.
Okay.
Actually, for whatever reason, I think the unit of our elf archers here in the center has gone, because I think that little marker, he's got that little white marker beside him, maybe. But at this point, he gave up.
Okay. Looks like he's winning.
He's got the game's his.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I've got the center marker.
Yes.
He can't stop me from getting that. At least in my opinion, he can't at this point.
Well, if he hasn't gone yet, he can move up.
He can move up, but then my turn, I go and.
And if he's got that, yeah.
Yeah, and he still has the glamour spell, so he can push another unit there too if he wants to, and then I can only get one of them.
Well, the thing is, you have to get rid of them and have a turn to get rid of the Oathmark, right?
I have to get rid of them this turn and kill the Oathmark next turn.
Yeah.
So if he comes up, I can kill him. But if he comes up and glamours another one over there,
Right.
then I'm done.
Which is what he should do anyway, because there's no reason to pull the other unit forward.
It was going to be, it was my turn. I mean, it was my activation coming up. So the only thing I can do is the unit on the far left has to charge the archers. But I can't take that mark.
Right.
Because I'm not going to be an inch away from it at the end of this turn. So that means I can't take it on turn 8.
Right.
And I've got nothing to take the one on the top left.
Correct.
I'm sorry, the top right. So at this point, neither one of us really realized it, but this was his game at this point.
Right.
Technically, the Elves won, but he did surrender. So, and I'm not giving him the win.
Did he realize it after you had picked up?
I don't think he realizes it until he watches this.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't really talked to him after this.
So you cheated him, and you've deliberately
surrendered.
I see.
I didn't cheat anybody.
You probably goaded him the whole time, and you'd be doing that. I don't see how you could win. I don't see how you could win.
Yeah. This is a really rough situation for you. I don't see what you're doing. This is really tough. Yeah, because like I said, I think, well, first he's got to get the glamour off. But actually, he doesn't even need it.
He doesn't need the glamour off. He just has to defend the one objective.
And I can't get to it.
Yeah.
So he's fine. Because all I have is a shift. I guess, what can I do? I guess I could use that unit on the top left and shift and do a wheel. Maybe? No, I don't know. Anyway. Then I have to just walk right past the archers and hope they don't kill me.
Yeah.
Which probably wouldn't work out in my favor. Because elves, there's not a lot of them. Not that. That's probably my only shot at that.
And that's assuming that he doesn't shoot and disrupt your guys.
Correct. Right. Or, if he really wants to do it, glamour that unit right there in the center. That, unit of like 6 guys. Just glamour them and put them right in front of my orcs. Then all I can do is fight them.
Yeah.
Put them on the orcs on the left. Now I'm definitely lost.
Or just, I think pumping a whole bunch of shots into that unit probably would do the trick.
I mean, there's a couple things, but yeah, I mean, I don't see there's no way I can win the game at this point.
Yeah.
After I looked at it, because after we, like I said, we stopped.
You're used to killing things.
We stopped, we put it together, and we're so used to killing stuff and that meaning such a big part of the game. Even if it was the objective, if we're playing an objective game, like we as you've been to my channel, our channel, the Ninth Age, we play Ninth Age. The objectives mean a lot, but they're only 3 out of the 20 points you can get.
Yep.
So I guess he's looking at this.
Did he realize, or did you realize that you couldn't take the one in the woods?
I don't think either one of us realized it till after the game.
Okay, so that made
I didn't realize it. I didn't realize how bad this looked for me until I was putting this together to put on video.
Okay, so that's probably what it was. He probably thought you had 2 objectives and he couldn't take them.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, that would be my guess.
Okay.
But yeah, because he was talking about the focus. He was focused on the elves' fighting ability against such a big army, the horde army of the orcs. How he couldn't hold up to it, and they cost so much based on what mine cost.
Yep.
And like I said, those catapults definitely destroyed a lot of stuff. And I've lost next to nothing at this point. I lost a unit of orcs, a unit of trolls.
Yeah, his archery doesn't seem like it's been that effective in the game.
It hasn't as bad as I was affected by archery in other games.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
But
it was a fun game. It was the first. Well, not the first. This the first
actually, he probably could have charged you with his mage and killed your cavalry. Mages are actually decent in this game.
They actually are. Yeah. Anyway.
And your cavalry's really good on the attack, but it's not so good on the defense.
Correct. I'm 11s.
Yeah.
I think.
It's all right, but you're not fighting.
I think he's like a 3.
You're not striking with the additional attacks. So.
Right. Or the champion die. Or whatever. Yeah, I'm torn on the cav. Units of 5, I like the units of 5, but and especially the Goblin 5s. I mean, because they're only
Well, the hobgoblins,
points.
the goblins, it makes sense because you only got one attack each, and
They got 2 each.
Oh, do they have 2 each?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is they have 2 attacks each, so you don't necessarily need units of 5.
Yeah, that's true. Although you would have liked to have that 5th one this game.
This game, this one would have been.
I guess you had it.
I would have had to have 6.
Yeah.
But yeah, for scoring purposes.
For scoring purposes, I guess it's because they're cheap enough to afford them, unlike other cavalry.
Correct. Yes. But all right.
Yeah.
So that's it. Thanks for watching.
Till next time.